Let's talk about the secret to lasting intimacy and sometimes the sticky mess that it can get us into. Let's talk about the differences between withholding, omitting, and lying. I see this a lot coming up in my couples marriage counseling sessions every week, week after week, and it can lead to a lot of problems. So, what is withholding? Withholding is like you really want to tell something to your partner, really dying to tell them something, but you just can't, and you hold back. It's like you're having, like you really want to do something good, but for some reason, to protect yourself, to protect your partner, you're just not going there. This can erode trust on a significant level. Then there is omitting. Omitting is when it can be intentional or unintentional. I see a lot of it with intentions being done in my couples. So when you're telling your partner about your day and then just you forget to tell them about this part that you had, grabbed lunch with your ex or something like that. It's not a big deal. Especially if it never comes out, it's not going to do anything to your relationship. But if it does come out and if the partner does realize that you omitted that information, it can last a whole different um, game and again eroded trust, miscommunication, misconnection, and all other negative consequences. And then there is lying. Like that's pretty easy. That's straight up lying, right? If I'm telling you that I went to play golf with my buddies, and then a couple of my buddies brought their, spouses, significant others, and I didn't want to invite mine. We may be going through a rough time or something like that, and I just straight up lied about it. um, it's lying has a lot of gray area to it, and that's where, and actually all three of these things, omitting as well and withholding, where people get lost and confused. But really, at the heart of the matter, what's happening is that you are playing with the fire, which is trust. There, the marriage is built on emotional safety and on trust. If you are shaking the trust, you are shaking up the emotional safety, then you're opening a whole can of worms of other things that are going to happen in your relationships. And that's when I see couples coming to work with me for 6, 12, 24, 48 months to repair trust that was broken unintentionally or intentionally, with the purposes of protecting the relationship or protecting the partner. It doesn't really matter. When the trust is broken, it takes months and years to rebuild. And so just be very, very careful with your language. And especially if your partner had already relationships and broken trust in the past from parents, from significant others, it can be a very, very sensitive raw spot for them, and it can take more years to rebuild if it's broken. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or you would like to schedule your free consultation call with me, you're welcome to go on my website. It's www.irinabakelycounselingllc.com, and I'll see you there.